This is terrible.
What's up, y'all? Tyrese Halliburton here with Eric from NBA 2K to guide you through this year's City. The City in NBA 2K26 is driven by hoops with a more accessible and competitive layout to keep you on the court more often. Now let's get to it.
NBA Live, bro.
In NBA 2K26, the city is even more accessible and convenient, making it easier to visit points of interest and, most importantly, get on the court faster. The first thing you'll notice when entering the city is how buttery smooth and fluid the movement and camera panning feels. For the first time, we are now running at 60 frames per second citywide on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X consoles. Based entirely on community feedback, the city also received new lighting improvements, including a fixed time of day that will reduce harsh shadows and sunlight when playing games outdoors in places like the park. This year, the city features an open-air plaza with a Gatorade training facility, event center, arena, and other locations all
for
within
sure.
walking distance.
Or
Theater,
or
rec,
17
proving
was close
grounds,
too.
swags, and more line the perimeter of the city, making it easy to go door to door to play in all of the refreshed lobbies, courts, and arenas. Not only is it easier and
16,
faster
yeah,
to get
16
on the
was
court,
hard.
but with the new swap build feature, you no longer need to leave the city in order to swap between your My Players. Seamlessly changed to another build best suited to what your squad needs.
This
right
is
on the
terrible.
spot. NBA 2K26 builds on 2K25's goal of a more intimate and accessible world.
What did they
You can
say?
see just about every area in the city, no matter where you are standing, and very quickly go from one place to another. Long a defining feature of NBA 2K, parks are back in NBA 2K26 with bold new features to make every season and even every day a new experience. Parks in NBA 2K26 have been designed with a more natural and grounded feel for a more realistic aesthetic. Typical of what you'd
I
see
like
in
that. I
everyday
actually
life
like that
and
part.
Access the park in 2K26 by entering the giant rotating basketball that not
18
only
was
serves as
terrible,
the
yeah.
centerpiece of the city, but also as your gateway to a new location featuring stunning courts. Every 6 weeks at the start of a new season, a different park environment will be introduced. Along with a number of new original designs, you will also find yourself playing in complete HD remasters of all of our iconic NBA 2K16 parks. Season 1's park is a brand new locale called Skyline Park. Set in a magnificent urban environment, Skyline Park captures the essence of hooping.
I like
and competing
that.
in favorite neighborhood courts. Team up with your friends and visit the park to start competing for bragging rights and big rewards. To support our complete redesign of parks, we've also added park MVPs, streak setters, and streak breakers to make
That's a
things a
W.
little more interesting and a lot
I
more
like
competitive.
that.
Park MVPs, the top rep player in each park, will be marked with a park MVP icon, visible above their head and also in the bird's eye view of the courts so you can easily spot where they are playing. Playing against the Park MVP can be a very rewarding experience. If you can defeat the Park MVP, you'll earn 5x rep and 5x VC for that game. The Park MVP bonus is earnable every 3 hours, so get out there and chase them down. Streak setters. Etch your greatness in the park by setting the longest win streak for a court in the current season. The players with the longest streak on each court will have their names
Rivet
spotlighted
City.
right on the court for all to see. On the flip side, the all-new Streak Breakers feature will reward you with VC for ending another team's active win streak. The longer your opponent's streak, the more VC you'll earn for snapping it. There's no limit to how many Streak Breaker bonuses you can earn in a day, so get out there and chase those big streaks. Lastly, all park games in NBA 2K26 will give you a 25% rep bonus all year long for all games played. Come celebrate the revamped park experience with us, and we'll see you out there.
And then KO hit him up. KO hit him up. Red City.
In NBA 2K26, we've replaced affiliation
Orlando,
and
Chicago,
a more custom,
Natives.
community-driven approach with an all-new feature called Cruise.
Yes.
Cruise is a feature where you can team up with your friends and community members to earn great rewards. Simply play games or work with your crew to complete weekly goals that help you rise through the ranks of all 30 crew levels, earning rewards in the process. You can unlock custom-branded crew clothing featuring your own uploaded crew logo, VC and rep bonuses, unlimited boosts, max +1 badge perks, and yes, even cap breakers. Crews can be exclusive to you and your friends if you want, or you can grow your crew to a maximum of 50 players. Crews offer flexibility and a creative outlet for everyone. Your gamer plate will allow others to see which crew you are representing, your crew logo, and your crew level to show
You
off
asked
your
me, or are you
progress.
telling me,
Gather
eh?
your crew and keep an eye on the crew leaderboard to see who is truly running the city. Challenges are a new feature in NBA 2K26 that offer a great way to both learn what the city has to offer as well as, well, challenge you to see what heights you can reach. Complete beginner, daily, seasonal, and lifetime challenges to earn VC, rep bonuses, exclusive cosmetics you can't get anywhere else, and yes, cap breakers. All you have to do is play, and the rewards will start flowing your way as you rack up stats and wins. Keeping the competitive theme going, we've added leaderboards all around the city so everyone can keep an eye on where they rank. In 2K26, there are new types of leaderboards to track your accomplishments. These include modes, GeoRank, and Cruise. Mode leaderboards focus on the players with the most wins in the park, theater, the rec, proving grounds, starting five, and ante up. You can also view your own rank on these leaderboards to see how well you measure up against the competition. These leaderboards are updated daily, and the #1 ranked player in each
What time are you trying to go to the gym, John?
What time? Player built right outside
are you trying to go to the gym?
GeoRank leaderboards celebrate the most victorious players across the globe and allow you to filter by different geographical regions, including all 50 US states. If you are one of the top players in any region of the world, you will get a custom show-off flare shown during your pre-game intros. If you are the number 23 player in California or the number 7 player in France, everyone is going to know your name. So get out there and rep your home. The Pro-Am Summit is a new experience in NBA 2K26 that offers true competitive tournament-based team play. Twice a season, try your luck in the Pro-Am Summit and enter 3v3 and 5v5 tournaments to compete for citywide recognition and some awesome rewards. The Pro-Am Summit will take place every 3 weeks with competitive play happening on Saturday and Sunday of Summit weekends. To qualify, all your team needs to do is play 10 Pro-Am games together in the weeks leading up to the next Summit. During Summit weekend, each game your team plays is scored based on the outcome and your performances. The Pro-Am Summit leaderboard ranks each team by the sum of your 5 highest game scores for that weekend.
What time are you trying to go to the gym? What time are you trying to go to the gym?
100 teams will each receive elite rewards fit for the best organized teams in the city. Become basketball royalty in the new Street Kings game mode. Last year, Street Ball featured 3 courts spread out across the city, but this year we have centrally located the courts into one convenient new location with lots of new features. Play solo or link up with 2 friends to challenge skilled CPU bosses. This all-in-one approach features a more cohesive look and feel with 3 very distinct and very cool courts to play on. Street Kings is a great way to level up your My Player and
this might be the best 2K in a minute though.
Will give you a truly unique look out in the city. Upgrade your badges, test out new animations, and sharpen your skills on the Street Kings courts. The city is the home of basketball, but your MyCourt is your dedicated space to work on your game. Choose new drill options.
I'm gonna hop on after this, bro. Let me finish this, boy.
Timing, or freestyle to master all of the gameplay controls. For more focused practice,
look, 5 minutes. 5 minutes
with new additions that will make you a better player.
At 11 we can play.
New customization options
6
that
minutes.
allow you to put your own stamp on the design. This year, you can customize the court floor with pre-designed floors earned through rewards, or you can even use the full court editor to design your own floor. Control every detail from the wood colors, line colors, logos, even the basket stanchion.
This is the best MyCourt by far ever. I ain't gonna lie, this is the best MyCourt I ever seen by far.
Appreciate you guys stopping by to kick it with me and Eric in the city. When NBA 2K26 drops on September 5th, y'all know where to find me. Can't wait to see you on the court, and I'll be ready for all the smoke. Pre-order NBA 2K26 Superstar or Leave No Doubt Edition and gain up to 7 days of early access. Grab your crew and start competing in the city.
Chat. Listen, man. That's it. I'm seeing W's in the chat. Everything. I had the same exact reaction all of y'all had, bruh. You might have to go ahead and say it, man. Park might be back. I think Park is back, baby. It's time, man. I think this is gonna be a fun year for Park, for everybody that loves to play in the park. You are heavily incentivized to play there. So,
let's play.
I'm excited, man. I'm ready.
Call me.
You know, after I first saw this year's city myself, I was like, I cannot wait to show everybody what it looks like, all the features and all that. You know, some of you may remember a few weeks back on the roadmap stream, we talked about how your feedback on the city and the parks was heard. And hopefully today you finally get to see the new park environment. And it is not just one, but multiple parks. And hopefully you feel that we kept our promise there. But really, this city, as you can tell, it's really all about hoops. So I'm excited for it. And Stacks, I think we should take the chat through all the details one by one, so that everyone just has time to kind of understand what they just saw. So I am ready if you are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's start out with the city itself, man. Evan, it looks beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Look lively.
NBA Live
You know what I'm
fell
saying?
off
We
so
seen some
bad.
grass out there.
It used to be.
How does it look and feel, man?
Yes, there is a lot of grass in that park.
Yeah.
Well, I think this city
And
is
the
the perfect
hairstyle is
size,
way better on it.
and it is not like this huge area anymore,
Yeah.
right? This city doesn't have a ton of streets, turns, big buildings, and the dev team really implemented a
trying to
lot
play,
of that
Fortnite or
feedback
2K?
into making this city as accessible as possible, even more so than last year's. So when you load up into the city, you're kind of surrounded by this plaza.
Well, you got a
and as
player
you turn
or no?
around, you can see pretty much anywhere you want to go. Right? Any of the main modes you want to play, your My Court, the NBA Arena, everything is kind of right there on that plaza. So
Yeah,
you can
like
really
when
get
the
into
game
the
first came
games.
out. I
more
ain't played in a
quickly.
minute.
But the other thing you'll notice right away is how smooth everything feels. We're not saying smooth just
Well,
because we love
here we
saying
go.
things are smooth. As you heard the dev team explain, if you are playing on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X and S, the city is
shoot.
now
Oh, my
running
game
on 60
froze.
frames per second. So I'm not going to get too technical, but if you think about a video as essentially a flip book of pictures, the faster you're flipping through the pictures, the smoother your video is going to look, right? So we have doubled that in the city to be 60 frames per second. So when you're walking around, when you're panning the camera around using your right stick, it all is going to feel and look much, much more fluid. And it's something that eventually you'll get accustomed to and it'll be normal to you. But the first time you go into this year's city, after playing 2K25 and any city before that, you will definitely notice that upgrade. So Stacks, that's, visually like the look and feel of the city, I think is great this year.
Yeah, man. I think so too. Looked beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Love the 60 frames out there, man. I think it's going to be a good year. Next up, let's talk about seasonal parks. All right. Y'all know
I like
boy
that.
has been playing park since
Seasonal parks.
2K14, man. Tell me more, Evan. We need the info.
Yeah, well, look, if you're like me and Stacks, you probably have very good memories playing in the park over 10 years ago. And as the years have gone on, the park evolved from a place to play pickup games to the neighborhood, and then now it became the city in the last few years. But as you all just heard, so many of this year's upgrades are about bringing that excitement back to the park. It's giving it more love, implementing your feedback. And the way you get there this year is at the center of the city. There is this rotating reflective basketball. That's where you enter to play in the park. But before you enter, you may notice that
remember
right
that.
above the entrance, it did say that the park is going to have a 25% rep
Yeah.
bonus. And there are no tricks there. We want to make that clear. That means all park games do
I
help you
remember
rep
all
up
that.
faster. And as you rep up faster, you're going to earn rewards like cap breakers and VC and a lot more that we're not going to spoil today. But there is a 25% rep bonus. And if
I
that wasn't
had to
enough,
turn my game all
of
the
course
way
you
off.
saw
'cause it
that there
froze.
is going to be a different park environment every single season. So season 1's park is the one you saw the most in the trailer, and that is called Skyline Park. And it's a really
Is it-
beautiful design that really feels like going to a park near your house or maybe somewhere in your neighborhood. Lots of green grass.
I asked you to talk,
I know
boy.
it's funny to say, but everybody's been asking for a lot more greenery, and that park
Nah, this
definitely
fire.
has a lot more greenery. And the dev team did give the city a fixed time of day. We mentioned this a few weeks back as well. So that means the sun is not moving around. And the benefit of that for
Nah.
you guys is that it means
Professional.
lighting improvements that are not going to have as many super dark shadows or super bright like sunlight spots that
no.
are on the court that many of you had said made it hard to see sometimes.
You see me online now?
But beyond that, every 6 weeks, there is going to be a different park. These little glimpses you see here, we're playing them on a loop because they go
Yeah.
by really quick. And we want you to be able to see these parks because
Do
they're
not
really,
win it
really
today.
nice. We have new ones like Hamilton Station and City Heights. They look amazing. And then, of course, our dev
Okay.
team is also bringing back all 4 of your favorite My Parks from 2K16. And for me personally, at least, I have to say, I've always felt that the 2K16 parks were the most memorable ones we have. And back then, I joined Sunset. So I mainly played in the Sunset Beach Park with the big
It's the
fish
best
tank.
part.
But now I'm excited that, every
Sunset's the
season I
best
get to play in the other ones as
park
well.
of
So I
all
can
time.
go to Old Town, I
Sunset
get to go to Rivet
Beach is the best park
as well.
of
But
all
Stacks,
time.
I
and
forget,
it's not
what
close.
affiliation were you?
Like,
back
it's literally
in, like
not
10
close.
years ago, essentially?
Rivet City is like it's
Back then,
Sunset
I was
Rivet.
rocking with Rivet, man.
Flyers
I love the
down
chain
here.
nets, man. Anybody that know Rivet know about those.
You
chain
see me?
nets. It was amazing. But looking at the